Welcome you all to this video lecture. This is N. Manikandan, Assistant Professor, Department of Physics, Government College of Engineering, Bodinaikanur. The subject Physics for Civil Engineering PH 8201 is for BE Civil Engineering students in the first year second semester. This subject contains 5 units. We are going to see about the second unit, acoustics. This unit contains following topics, that is classification of sound, decibel, Weber-Fechner law, Sabin's formula derivation using growth and decay method, absorption coefficient and its determination, factors affecting acoustics of buildings and their remedies, methods of sound absorptions, absorbing materials, noise and its measurements, sound insulation and its measurements, impact of noise in multi-story buildings. In this video lecture, we are going to see about classification of sound, decibel and Weber-Fechner law. Okay. What is acoustics? The branch of physics which deals with the production, properties and propagation of sound waves in a room, hall or auditorium is known as acoustics. What is architectural acoustics? The branch of physics which deals with the design and construction of rooms or halls so as to give optimum acoustical efficiency is known as architectural acoustics or acoustics of buildings. Acoustics of buildings deals with design and construction of a building based on acoustical properties. So, acoustics plays an important role in the design of good auditorium and buildings with less noise and clear sound. Okay. Characteristics of sound. Sound is a form of energy. When matter vibrates or moves back and forth very quickly, a sound is made. Sound is a longitudinal wave. Sound requires a material medium for its propagation and can be transmitted through solids, liquids and gases. Sound waves are also considered as mechanical waves, waves that need the presence of particles to pass on energy. Classification of sound based on frequency. The sound waves may be classified based on their frequency into three groups, namely infrasonic waves, sonic or sound waves, audible sound waves, and ultrasonic waves. What is infrasonic waves? The sound waves having frequency less than 20 Hz are said to be infrasonic waves. What is sonic or sound waves? The sound waves having frequency between 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz are said to be sonic waves or audible sound waves. What is ultrasonic waves? The sound waves having frequency more than 20,000 Hz are said to be ultrasonic waves. Audible range of sound for human is 20 to 20,000 Hz. Elephant sensing 16 to 12,000 Hz infrasonic waves. A bat sensing 1000 to 1,50,000 Hz ultrasonic waves. Okay. Classification of audible sound. Audible sound waves can be classified into musical sounds and noise. What is musical sound? The sound which produces a pleasing sensation to the ears is called musical sound. The pleasing sensation of a musical sound is due to its special properties like periodicity, regularity, and continuity. Example, sounds of musical instruments like violin, flute, etc. And what is noise? The sound which produces unpleasant effect to the ears is called noise. Noise is the sound of complex nature having an irregular periods and amplitudes. They do not have definite frequencies. Example, sounds of road traffic, crackers, etc. Characteristics of musical sound. The different musical sounds are distinguished from each other by the following three characteristics. First one is pitch or frequency. Second one is quality or timbre. And the last one is intensity or loudness. The first concept, what is pitch or frequency? The pitch of a musical note is that characteristic which distinguishes two sounds produced by two different frequencies, even though the intensity of both may be the same. The pitch is defined as the characteristic of sound by which a particular sound appears to be grave or shrill. A pitch of higher frequency is termed as shrill. Actually, pitch of a note is the sensation conveyed to our brain by the sound waves falling to our ears, which depends directly on the frequency of the incident sound wave. Greater is the frequency of a musical note, higher is the pitch, and vice versa. The pitch of sound of the man is low and hence their voice is grave, while the pitch of sound of women and children is high and hence their voice appears shrill. Example, the pitch of buzzing of a mosquito is higher than that of a roaring of a lion, but the loudness of roaring of a lion is much higher than that of buzzing of a mosquito. The second characteristic of a musical sound is its quality or timbre. The quality of sound is that characteristic which enables us to distinguish between the musical notes emitted by different musical instruments or voice, even though they have the same pitch and loudness. Example, if some note is produced by violin and a piano by two musicians, we shall immediately feel some difference in them due to difference in their quality. The next one is intensity. The intensity of sound wave is defined as the rate of flow of sound energy through a unit area chosen perpendicular to the direction of propagation. That is, the intensity of sound wave I equal to Q by TA, where Q is amount of sound energy flowing, T is time of flow, A is area chosen perpendicular to the direction of propagation. Since the rate of flow of energy is power, the intensity of sound wave is measured in units of power per unit area. That is, I equal to P by A, where P equal to Q by T. The unit of intensity of sound is joule per second per meter squared or watt per meter squared. Relation between intensity of sound I, amplitude A, frequency F, density of the medium ρ, and velocity of sound v. The intensity of sound is directly proportional to the square of the amplitude of the sound wave, square of the frequency of the sound wave, density of the medium, and velocity of sound in that medium. That is, I equal to 2 pi squared A squared F squared rho v, watt per meter squared. Next one is loudness. Loudness is defined as the degree of sensation produced on the air. It is different from the intensity of sound. The loudness of a sound wave varies from one listener to another listener. It is a psychological quantity and therefore it is difficult to measure because it depends upon the individual listener. However, it can be measured as the logarithmic value of intensity. Loudness is inversely proportional to the square of the distance from the source of sound. Loudness is greater in the direction of wind motion than in the opposite direction. Next, Weber-Fechner law. It is the relation between intensity of sound and loudness. This law states that the loudness of sound wave is directly proportional to the logarithm of intensity, that is, L proportional to log I. L equal to K log I, where L is the loudness, I is the intensity, K is the constant. The quantity dL by di equal to K by I is called the sensitiveness of the air. It increases with an increase in the intensity of sound. The next topic is sound intensity level and decibel. The logarithmic ratio of intensity of a sound to the standard intensity is known as intensity level of sound or relative intensity of sound. If L1 is the loudness of a sound of intensity I and L0 is the standard or zero loudness corresponding to the standard intensity I0, then according to Weber-Fechner law, IL equal to log to the base 10 I divided by I0. The unit for sound intensity level is bell. Here, bell is a large unit and hence decibel is used. 1 bell is equal to 10 decibel. Therefore, the intensity level of a sound wave is defined as IL equal to 10 log to the base 10 I divided by I0 decibel. Standard intensity I0 is the intensity of the feeblest audible sound at 1000 Hz. It is a reference value and in general its value is 10 power minus 12 watt per meter square. If sound intensity level increases by 1 decibel, then 1 is equal to 10 log the base 10 I divided by I0. Simplify this equation, we get I equal to I 1.26 I0. Thus, an increase of sound intensity level by 1 decibel would increase the intensity by 26%. The lowest audible intensity is called the threshold of hearing, that is 0 decibel, and the highest audible intensity is called the pain threshold, that is 120 decibel. The other units used to measure the loudness are phone and zone. The unit phone is used to indicate an individual's perception of loudness. By definition, 1 phone is equivalent to 1 decibel at 1000 Hz. One zone sound is defined as a sound whose loudness is equal to 40 phones. Okay, thank you.